Before this vote in late June, you wrote a column at Carolina Journal suggesting that whatever the European Union's problems, Britain would have been better served staying in the EU. Why did you think that was the better option?
Yeah, by the way, and I think, readers might have ascertained from the piece that it was a very reluctant sort of Remain position. Unfortunately, the British people were faced with two very, very sort of polar opposite kinds of choices, and they probably would have liked to have had something in between, possibly the European Union as it was before the middle of the 1980s, which is when it really was an economic union, a single European market, a free trade zone, which I think is the most sort of desirable kind of choice the British people could have had. However, the European Union had done many things since the mid-1980s, including positions on policy matters like immigration, the social chapter, which brings all these kinds of regulations that really sort of interfere with not just the lives, everyday lives of British people, but of course people across the continent, meddling in economic affairs. But even with that, I thought that going out would be highly problematic. We're seeing some of those economic problems currently. I think it threatens the future of Britain as a financial centre of Europe, which is very critical to the British economy. I think it threatens British ability to negotiate free trade agreements. Here we were already in one with the EU. Now it's possible that we might not be able to get those kinds of agreements, not just with the EU, but other countries as well. So I was a very reluctant Remainer.